Hey YouTube, this is Assam and today we are going to have a look at this over a year old phone from Google. And there's a reason why I picked the Pixel 2 to use as my daily driver in the year 2019. Despite being an over a year old phone, it provides the best value for money. The current price of this phone is $360 and that's a mid-range price category. But it's a flagship phone of 2017 and I always push people to go for an old flagship phone instead of grabbing the new mid-range phone because I have tested many old flagship phones that still performs better than the new mid-range phones. So coming back to the Pixel 2, there's not a huge fan following of this design language, and that's mainly because of these huge bezels on front. But this compromise results very loud and clear sound quality thanks to the dual front-firing speakers. It doesn't have a headphone jack, but the real problem is it's almost impossible to find the third-party Type-C to 3mm headphone jack connector for this phone. And I still don't understand why top manufacturers pushing us into the future without including the wireless accessory in the box. Well, it has a very good 5-inch 1080p AMOLED panel that gets really bright in direct sunlight. It has Snapdragon 835 chipset and 4GB of RAM. The processor sounds old, but in usage, honestly I didn't see any difference. Gaming experience is probably the best amongst the top smartphones because of the combination of good performance plus the dual front-firing stereo speakers. They are the best I've heard on a smartphone. It's running the latest Android version 9 and it will probably get 2 more major updates in future. The UI is clean and snappy, no fancy animation. It's a Google stock Android. It provides the best software experience. The battery life on this phone is amazing. The capacity on paper sounds low, but the battery optimization is so good. It gave me a day with 5 hours of screen on time, which I think for this capacity is really good. Pixel 2 was launched in October 2017 and it became the best camera smartphone of that year in no time. And Google's mix of hardware and software still holds up incredibly well. It's packed with 12.2 megapixels primary camera with aperture f1.8 and 8 megapixel shooter for the selfies. It's almost impossible to take a bad photo with this camera. It has one of the best portrait modes and the surprising thing is it does that with single camera only. The dynamic range is great. It's capable of taking some really great photos in night as well. So save your money if you love photography. Grab the Pixel 2 as it's still one of the best camera phones in market. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.